I am Q.
I'm Rude Boy, and you're watching Screen Bullies. Ugh.
Bad. Today, movie news, real quick. We've got in theaters now, just releasing this past week. We've got Hoppers and The Bride. Sure, there are others, but those are our major titles. Hoppers released to good numbers. You know, they're already reported. I think it's 88 mil internationally, 46 domestically.
Wow.
So, yep,
Wow.
it costs about 150 to make, you know, so they are definitely projecting that movie is going to be profitable, which I watched the trailer before it came out. I knew, you know, I was like, great idea, you know. They knew, I think that you can kind of tell by just the vibe that was surrounding it that it was gonna be good, and they knew it, you know. So that's doing really well. Again, I'm not surprised. It's a fresh take, fresh idea, you know, and the actual graphics that they use for it fit perfectly. You know, yeah. So good deal. Now, on the other hand, we've got The Bride, which did not open well. I think it's 7.6 mil domestically, 13.1 globally.
Man.
And it was 80, 90. They're saying closer to 90, probably 90 mil to make. And it's not looking too good for them, you know.
Wow.
You know, I won't say much. I'll just say that to me, that was obviously a passion project. I, you know, of course, the hope is that it was going to make money, but I think that was made because Maggie wanted to make it. Period. You know.
Yeah.
But anytime you got a musical with some off-color, you know, theme behind it, it is somebody's doing that because they have a vision and they want to do it. As an artist, you know, trying to put out their art, but and the hope is that it'll be well received. But I don't know what to say. I don't know what the thinking is there, you know. So,
Well, I think, that's how showbiz is, man. It's this thing of all about whether or not you know what you're doing is for something that the people are gonna, you know, it's very hard to tread that line, right? You know, and they're doing something that you have a passion for versus doing something that the people would love to see,
that the people want.
And you know, the choices they make is in choosing a long time English lore of Frankenstein for that type of thing is,
man,
it's kind of touchy, you know, and so the people are showing. And off of a decent budget too. You said around 90 mil, right?
Around 90 mil,
yeah. So
maybe
it'll catch on. Who knows?
I
But it's
mean,
Christian Bale's in there, right? He plays Frankenstein, right? Oh man, and you know he's a method actor for real.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that I think the acting probably is probably great. The vocals, you know, it's probably decent in terms of what she was putting out there. It's just that, you know, it's a very niche type.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, you know, when you got musicals, it's always you gotta be, you know, come on, not everything is gonna come off as Les Miserables, you know. Because Hugh Jackman's voice in that, you know, was like, you know, he might have been hitting the notes, but you know, you could tell it was only because he was trained. He can't sing, you know, but because that is such a great work, you know, it's like but everything is not going to come off like that. And this obviously did not. Maybe she'll get some awards though. Musical, that's just.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it puts her in a category with
Yep.
a lot of other films that are
In
also
this.
doing, the musical,
Yep. In the
taking the
same boat.
musical route, and so
Yep.
she
So,
might be acclaimed in that area,
and that could have been her goal the whole time. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly, and that's the difference in Hollywood. That's what I mean. It's so touchy because passion projects, you never know what these directors or writers' goals are when it comes to these projects they're putting out, especially when they're so niche like that.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
yeah, for sure.
So, uh, well, outside of movie news, what do we have going on this week?
Let me see. The agenda is looking like they dropped us a season 2 trailer for Daredevil Born Again.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Daredevil Born Again.
That's what I'm talking about.
So it starts streaming March 24th on
Okay.
Disney Plus.
Okay.
Always in excellent quality of what is that? For a Dolby Vision, 4K Dolby Vision.
Yep.
So
got that to look
gonna
forward
check
to.
that out. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at that.
Bad.
What just to go back on a recap over season 1, because we did just go back in the last few episodes as a refresher to get back up on the storyline, right?
Yep.
What's your take?
Without giving away too much, I'll simply say that it was very well written, man. Like, very well written and acted. I am one of those guys who, if I'm watching a murder mystery, I want to see a murder mystery. If I'm watching an action film, I want to see an action film. I don't want to see all of this extra pile of drama from outside things piled into what I'm watching when that's not what I clicked on. Daredevil Born Again did an amazing job of having the drama of relationships, friendships, all of that in there. And it was always pushing the story forward. It was never just, hey, this character has this going on in their life, outside of this. It always snuck it in there. It didn't even sneak it in there. They always put it in there, and then it snuck up on you as, oh, you thought that was just this? No, this is pushing the story forward, and that kept me. It's great. That first season was like, I don't know who. I got to look into who did this, but they did a really, really good job.
Yeah. It's really it really is good. It surprised me, swept me off my feet, really.
Yeah.
As in when I did go back, I was like, holy moly, this is hot.
This is it. Yeah.
They had good, even filler episodes were good.
Yeah.
Even though I really don't, for such a short, season 1, such a short stint for these, I would say that they didn't even really need that, but I guess they did.
Yeah.
And it was good.
Yep.
And so I took that. I think, like you said, not to be specific on anything, I think they just did a really good job of naturally progressing the story through natural means of just things happening. And like, the relationships, the characters that are coming in here.
Yeah.
Those are the things that are kind of compelling this when it comes to mixing that. Not so much of a mystery as in, like it says in the title, Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah.
And so it's like, when we saw the season 1 trailer, he said, hey, look, if you come back, we're gonna have some problems.
Yeah.
And he said, well, if you do something to make me come back, we're gonna have some problems.
Right.
And so this is what I'm watching. This is my whole goal. When I saw that, that's my whole thing. I said, okay, that's what it is. Who's gonna cross the line far enough for the other one to be like, you know, he's the mayor.
Yeah.
He's the mayor, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it's like, you know.
Hey, bro, and they, you know, and they took it there, you know, and you started seeing the, you know, I said what I said, you know.
Yeah. They're calling each other's bluff, and circumstances from other characters are jumping in to change the situation and kind of like confuse us. Like they're doing a great job of just every angle. You're like, what? Now hold on, what? He did what? Or you know,
the writing is, you know, for this is a superhero movie. You don't expect the writing to be, you know, and they did a good job of taking it, adding these complexities and making it simple at the same time, you know. And it's like
they did. It's very grounded, down to earth. He's a down to earth character. He's not one of those cosmic guys. You're not gonna get a space novel, you know. This is Daredevil. This is Hell's Kitchen, you know. This is I'm gonna fly off something and kick you in the face. That's
New York. And it's like it's like they kept it New York. Like this
they
is
really
New York.
did.
You
they
know,
really did.
And they made you feel like this is the streets of New York, you know, in multiple ways, you know, with the footage, the podcast footage, you know, and I won't go into too much of that, but it was like right there on the street.
Really good. That was really good. Had a realistic tone to it, all of that good stuff. And so like they really did it. This is one of the best ones. I don't know any other ones that are better when it comes to the street level. Now, don't get me wrong, Loki, one of the best ones, one of the most top tier ones in the MCU. But Daredevil, man, that's arguably
Daredevil Born Again definitely is, you know, Wonder Man it crept into, but if I got a 1, 2, and 3 of them, then it's probably gonna be Loki, Daredevil, then Wonder Man.
I'm with that. I'm with that because of the scales, you know, and I don't care about Hollywood, so Wonder Man scales is number 3 to me. Daredevil, that he gets to fight with Loki because Daredevil is just so relatable, like down to earth. If you could be a superhero, you know, like, and so, but they are. Loki's really good too, and this one is like, let's check this out, man. I'm gonna pull this up so we can take a look at this.
Let's see what we're doing.
Making moves.
Hey, hold on, real quick question. If you know, are they dropping this week by week, or are they gonna give us the whole season?
That is a good question. I don't know. Maybe they'll drop something in there while we're playing this. Maybe, but I'm not sure. You know, so
this has gotten so out of hand. I feel liberated. Can you stop him? Over-medicated. Not alone. So what's next? I'm gonna take this city back. This should be tons of fun.
All right. They already got me. That was Jessica Jones.
Yeah, that's why I'm like thinking of what they're gonna do now. Like they're introducing, that's the second character in that, like basically, you know, from the Netflix reign, right? Punisher, and then Jessica Jones, and then like if I see anything about Luke Cage,
That's
I'm gonna go crazy.
That was the next question right there.
I'm gonna go crazy.
Yeah. Well, is Luke gonna make an appearance now?
Yeah.
We see her. We can look for him. Yeah, I'm with you. I'll go crazy, especially if they keep it top tier like the first season, and I expect them to. Now, I will say this: watching that trailer makes me wonder: is somebody different directing it? Because that trailer kind of gave me a different feel from.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. We have to do a little research on that, but they that was a little different than what we had saw.
Yeah,
from season 1's trailer,
and it may just simply be that somebody else did the trailer work, which that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. 2023 was Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead
for the trailer work.
Lead directors. That was for season 1. Looks like. I mean, there are different episodes were directed by different directors.
Different directors for the trailer?
They helmed the majority of the first season, alongside episodes directed by Michael Cuesta, Jeffrey. I'm not about to say his last name. I'll be them butchered it. David Boyd and Dario Scardapane. Yeah, I'm done. Serving as a showrunner.
Okay.
So I'm not really sure. That was like, I think they're still doing it. I think they are.
They're doing the second season too.
Yeah, let me see. Hold on. Yeah.
Okay.
Daredevil Born Again season 2 directors include Justin Benson, Aaron Moorhead. Episode 1 and 2, Sylvain Slick Nam. Episode 3 and 4, Angela Barnes. 7 and 8, Lane B. McDonald. So they're gonna have, basically they're the two main directors, and then everybody else will be supporting directors by directing their own episodes.
Right. Okay.
It looks like they're getting like 2 episodes each.
Okay. Cool. And it sounded like those names were a little different than the first ones that you mentioned. So we got some different directors.
Got a little diversity in the direction that they're going to be going when it comes to these. I kind of like that. I think that's really a really hot take to get other people's perspective on the same product that you're getting shot. Like you have the same stuff to use.
Yeah.
The same actors, the same script, the same everything. Let me see what you make of this.
Yeah. Especially, I can get with that, especially with them having, like head directors like that, the same head directors from both seasons, that way you're still going to get, there's going to be this, underlying foundation that stays the same. So,
plus you got Feige. So he's already going to, grandpa it in.
Yeah.
It's already grandfathered in.
Right.
So it's going to be, I mean, it's just like the gun universe, basically. Guns universe he's making. So, they've been established. Marvel has been established for a long time. They just really had issues with the transitioning to how we want to see what you guys have to offer nowadays.
Right.
When it comes to y'all universes.
Yeah.
James, I think he's having an easier time with it.
Yeah.
Because plus he was over there dropping hit movies for him.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Came out with maybe a blank or two, but still had hits.
Yeah.
And then turns around and gets to watch those experiences,
which
comes back.
And I know this might be a may take us a little off topic, but which ones of his did you not like over there?
The Suicide Squad.
Oh, okay, yeah, he did do that. That's right.
I know, that's DC, but like superhero, I was just counting superhero movies. Like he's already has a reputation, and experience with making those type of action movies. So it's like Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy,
killed him.
I have nothing to say. Killed it. A1. Down to the very last minute detail.
Right.
And so, yes, that was money game right there. Now, like I said, he had a dud, That really wasn't my favorite movie. I think that but then he turned around and took that. Like I said, he took Peacemaker.
Your mic is gone.
He took a D-list character.
Yeah.
And, he made the Nielsen ratings go crazy.
Yeah.
For that. And so it's very highly rated. And I it's not even my favorite show. I don't like that show as much. I think it's good, Peacemaker. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
But it's not my favorite, superhero TV show, movie, whatever category you want to put it in. It's not my favorite, but I can only commend him for doing that. Just like same thing with Iron Man and Marvel.
Yeah.
They did a good job of that.
Peacemaker, I tried it, and I'm not, I'm not saying I've given up on it at all. It's just a lot of it for me is like too much weird for the sake of weird,
Yeah.
But from what I understand, the story of it is really good. So.
Yeah. From what I watched about it, just the main basis of the fact that he's overly abused. His father was racist and abusive, and he accidentally killed his brother off of it, and which was kind of crazy because they made him fight what is it? But against your will though. But it was like Fight Club. All the white guys had a fight club, and they were putting bets on the kids and shit.
Right.
Punched his brother a little too hard, busted and he bled to death, bro. He choked on it, bro. He watched him, and then his dad gonna sit there and get mad at him for it,
right.
And then blamed him the whole time. So it was just that was really my favorite part of it, because it was this could have happened in real life.
Right.
That could have happened in real life. Right. And then when they turn around and added the alien into it, because they found an alien, him and their dad, and they killed him and found a device that could take him to the 100 doors of the realms.
Oh, so that's
bro, it's hard. It's so hard, bro. That part of it. Watch those episodes, bro. Those are the better ones.
Okay.
All the other stuff, delete this. But we're not gonna keep this. But there's a few episodes where I was just
Jonathan's reflection came up right up in my in the picture. I was like, nigga, we can see you on camera. But we'll get that chopped up.
But I think it's really good for this story. His story is good. It's your trope white guy, you're expected to be a racist some bitch, you're expected, and he don't want to be that. He's if I have to kill every man, woman, and child, I will have peace. And then it's right there. So it's what? What did you say?
Okay.
And so it's kind of out there for me. He kind of did that, bro. I don't understand how James Gunn did that, bro. But that's why I think he's so good.
Wow.
And they're not all gonna be perfect. We said, Superman it's not my favorite Superman is Man of Steel.
Right.
Still.
Yep. Same here.
It's still Man of Steel. But it's acceptable. It's good. It's world building.
And that's what I'm giving him. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt in terms of, hey, you had to start this new thing. You had a different vision for it. It's got to start somewhere.
Yeah,
we got that out the way. Let's see what you do with this next one, and that's where I'm at with the Superman thing. So
yeah, and so I really hope, like I said, everything just his plan just fought, and he gets everything he wants to get out the way he wants it to get out.
Yeah,
and everything works out, which I know it's not like that in Hollywood. They're gonna have all of these different situations where they gotta pivot and call an audible or whatever the case.
Yeah.
But whatever it is, hopefully it just works out.
Yeah.
To where the product comes out as satisfactory as he wants it, and it comes out for us just as much so.
Right.
But,
well, hey, Daredevil Born Again definitely has me excited. I can't wait to see, what they do with this next season.
March 24th, we will be taking a view on that one, seeing what they got to offer for season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie Cox, man, he's goated, man. He's getting there, man. It's the best ones. It seems like they could be them in real life.
Yeah, definitely. His acting is great. You playing a blonde dude who's, other senses and stuff are elevated. And then he's so good. To me, he's ready. He's ready for the big screen, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's like, let's get him in there in a few different ones. Let's get him up there.
Give him one movie though. Like that would be tight if they gave him like a movie, but he would need somebody to fight. Like he would really need somebody to fight. So I think this is probably going to be better. Yeah. I'm just being spoiled.
Yeah.
And so just be nice to see him they need to do an old switcheroo. You know what I mean? So like get some really good established movies out that they already have done through the first saga of the MCU.
Yeah.
I know they tried to do the switch, but when they did the switch, I don't think they did the switch right. I think they should have did the brand new shows like with brand new characters, right?
Yeah.
And then start coming out with movies for the brand news and TVs for the already established.
Yeah. Yeah, and just kind of like sliding them new ones in. Yeah, exactly.
And make your Avengers movies those movies where characters are just bop, 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 popping up.
Yeah, popping out, yo.
Because then they don't have to watch it for it. It can be standalone, a totally different fight he has going on over here.
Yeah.
It doesn't have nothing to do with the Avengers movies.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and I don't think that would be too hard to do. But we'll see. We'll see where they're headed with it all. We screen bullies, but they actually the ones doing it. I wish we could come in. Nigga said do this. Like
I said do it this way.
Yeah. So, man.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm excited for that one. If you're excited as well, we will be here reporting on it. So tune in, subscribe, like, share, let everybody know what's going on. And Screen Bullies. We'll see you on the next one.
All right.
Back in the back, what we spinning. Just that fast nigga, that's how we living. I forgive it, but I can't forget it. Shit like